Hello movie lovers, are you ready for the new releases? Bob for Bob's movie review here, and today I'm bringing you guys my new Blu-ray and DVD shopping guide and reviews for March 9th, 2021. I hope you guys do enjoy the video. Remember, you can find affiliate links to purchase these movies down in the description below. As always, I want to thank you guys so much for watching the videos. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot to me every time you guys check them out. So we're going to go with the previous releases first this week. Since I don't actually have any new releases to review, kind of a slow month this month, really. So first up, guys, Lionsgate sent over Wrong Turn for review, and I did post an unboxing of this. If you'd like to check that out, just search for Wrong Turn on my channel. Now, this was actually my second time watching the movie, and I had a little more time to think about it, a little more time to reflect. So this is the 7th movie in the Wrong Turn franchise, although I believe you'd call this one more of a reboot than a sequel, and it follows a group of young adults headed out to the Appalachian Trail, and they're out there just kind of hiking and screwing around and whatever, you know. I don't know if they really have a goal in mind, but they're just kind of hiking on the trail, and out of nowhere, one of them says, "Hey, you know what? There's an old Civil War fort out here we could go find." Now, they're warned not to leave the trail, but they decide, you know, okay, whatever, we're gonna leave the trail. That's okay. But randomly, he comes up with this Civil War fort. And when you're watching a movie, you don't necessarily see everything, so I don't necessarily fault the movie because I don't see it, but you never see them check a map or GPS or anything. They just leave the trail and start wandering. Like, somehow he knew right where the fort was, I guess. I don't know. They just seem to be wandering and wandering and wandering and never really finding it, but not really upset that they're not finding it. And then out of nowhere, a giant log comes barreling down a hill at them. Now, we're never really told if this was a coincidence or a trap, as the Wrong Turn movies are kind of known for having traps set up in the woods. Now, a couple people get killed or disappear or whatever, and they run into these guys who are dressed up like with animal skulls and furs and whatnot, and they've got their friend. Now, they end up getting their friend, and turns out later that they were just trying to help. Although actions later in the movie kind of hint that maybe they weren't really there to help. We're not really ever, I don't think, told for sure. After the second watching, I really kind of question everything they say and their motives. Long story short, they're sentenced to death for murdering one of their kind. I can't remember what they called themselves. And they're basically abducted by them and kind of tortured by them, and they're trying to escape, and that kind of covers the majority of the rest of the movie. I feel like this kind of like they wanted the Wrong Turn name, but you expect something from Wrong Turn. There's been 6 Wrong Turn movies where they all ran into these backwoods cannibals. I do question whether or not these people are cannibals or not. It's a possibility, but it's never explicitly said that they are, that I remembered. But they aren't really trying to trick you. It does say right here in the back they run into a cult. So to them, I think it's more of a reimagining or a reboot where they don't necessarily have to run into cannibals, but we as an audience expect the cannibals. So a lot of people, I believe, are excited for the movie based on the name, but then when they watch the movie, they are disappointed, not in the content of the movie, but in the fact that there isn't any backwoods cannibals that we're used to. It's kind of hard to say whether it's good or bad. I enjoyed the movie. Like, I thought it was a good movie, but again, it wasn't what I would expect from a Wrong Turn movie. Overall, I did enjoy the movie quite a bit. I liked the characters and I liked the story. Just, I feel like it's hard for me to rate it quite as high when, to me, it kind of is a letdown in the fact that they run into this cult. Now, second viewing, also have to wonder, this cult was a group of people who decided that the United States was going to end, or whatever, there's going to be lawlessness before the Civil War, so they decided to go off on their own. But yet some of the people don't speak English. Wouldn't you have imagined they would speak English. What language are they speaking and why? It does cause some of the confusion in the movie, so I have to really question why they weren't speaking English. But I enjoyed this one, guys. I give it a 3 out of 5. If you're looking for a decent movie about some kids getting lost in the woods and kind of terrorized, it definitely will live up to that. If you're looking for another sequel in the Wrong Turn franchise where they run into backwoods cannibals, it's not going to be that. I give this one a 3 out of 5, though. I definitely think it's worth checking out. Next up, For Digital Media sent over Stranded on Mars for review. I did post an unboxing of this. If you'd like to check that out, just search for Stranded on Mars on my channel. This is a little strange one, but not necessarily in a bad way. So in this movie, this team is sent to Mars, and they're going to set up like an outpost or something on Mars, and there's this, like a tornado, a Mars-nado or something comes, and it kind of wrecks the whole plan, and basically for the rest of the team to escape, the captain kind of has to sacrifice himself and go down to Mars while the rest of the team heads back to Earth. I feel like if you're landing a mission on Mars, you got to have some sort of backup. Like, you can't have just enough to land on Mars and get back. Like, but whatever, it's not a big deal. So he lands on Mars, and now they're saying, well, are we going to go save him? Obviously, a manned mission to Mars is not very good. Most of his supplies will last 30 months, but something will only last, I believe it's 13 or 16 months, or a much shorter amount of time. So they have to decide, they have like just enough time to get him there. They have another mission planned, but they'd have to really move up the time frame. And they decide that, well, $500 billion wasn't really worth one man's life. But then a mysterious TV producer or something comes and he says, we'll make this a reality show. He'll broadcast from there, and people will follow it, and we'll make enough revenue to send a mission. So he kind of does this show where he's just kind of talking to the people, and they kind of start to feel like he's going crazy. He starts hearing things. He believes there's some sort of force or entity or something outside the ship, or it's not a ship, it's a base of some sort, and they think he's going crazy. And through most of the movie, you're not really sure, because they do kind of show something, but it's hard to say for sure if it's real or not. And at the same time, there's also like a Mars rover going around, and it keeps seeing something, but it never really figures out what it is. And eventually they're like, all right, I think we made enough money. And they're like, nah, we're not going to go get him. So, and then, and then it gets kind of weird from there. I don't want to go into like how it ends and everything. Definitely didn't end the way I would have expected it to. Now, for this kind of movie, I thought the CGI was actually really good. It's a lower budget title, had some really decent CGI, decent acting, and a pretty decent story as well. It's a little strange that they kind of put in this reality TV bit to it, but I gave it a 3 out of 5. If you guys like sci-fi movies, check this one out. Mill Creek Entertainment sent over a Last Call for review. I did post unboxing of this, so check that out. Search for Last Call on my channel. Now, warning you guys, this one is going to get you. So this is about this young lady. She's working, cleaning a office or something like that, and she's just kind of going about her thing. Now, her son has not got home. He's like 12 years old. He went to a movie. He didn't get home. And it kind of adds a little bit of tension at the beginning, but then it's kind of almost forgotten. It does come back a little later, but it's not really very important to the story. And I don't know. It just seemed odd to me that they added this extra thing in there that didn't really need to be there. And so she's just kind of working, and this guy calls, and he's like, I need help. And she's like, oh, I don't work here. Can I take a message? And all this stuff. And what she doesn't realize is that he thinks he's calling a suicide prevention hotline. And he's like, you want to take a message? And she's like, yeah, somebody will call you back tomorrow. He's just like, what? So crazy scenario. Eventually he reveals to her that he thought this was a suicide prevention hotline, and obviously he's thinking about killing himself, and so she has to try to keep him on the phone and try to talk him out of it. And the whole movie is basically a split screen, sometimes horizontal and sometimes vertical, where you see both of them. It does say no hidden cuts, so it's supposed to be just one long take for each of their half of the story, and basically you see them both at the same time. It's very interesting concept. I love the way they did it. Love the way it came together. The woman in this, she did a really great job. She really sold it. Very interesting movie, a very kind of sad movie, very emotional kind of movie. And I love this movie, guys. I thought it was so great. Pretty short. It was like an hour and 15 minutes, but they did a really good job. The ending, you know, I definitely didn't see it ending like it did. You know, I had to go back and just kind of rewatch the ending, and I was a little confused on part of it, but I really enjoyed this one, guys. I gave it a 4 out of 5. Pick this up for sure. So now to the shopping guide. First up, we have Dredd, and this one's releasing on a 4K Steelbook, only at Best Buy. Will include 4K Blu-ray and digital for $19.99. I did pre-order that one. I haven't checked my shipping yet, so I'm not sure when I'll have that, but maybe later this week or next week, I'll bring you guys an unboxing of that. Next up is Thundarr, the Barbarian, the complete series, releasing on Blu-ray. Amazon, $29.99. Best Buy, Target, Walmart, all no listing. Now, I think I'll be reviewing this one. I haven't gotten it. It hasn't shipped that I know of. But I should probably be reviewing that one in the future. But you never know. Next up is Russian Raid. This one's releasing on a Blu-ray. Amazon and Best Buy, $17.99. Target, $19.99. And Walmart, no listing. Also releasing on a DVD. Walmart, $12.96. Amazon and Best Buy, $14.99. And Target, $16.59. Now, I thought I had requested this one, but I guess I didn't. I think I decided because it was in Russian that I was just going to skip it. If I had only known it would be my only movie for the week, I might have just went ahead and grabbed it, but I did skip that one. Next up is Rent-A-Pal. This one's releasing on a Blu-ray. Amazon, Best Buy, and Target, $16.99. Walmart, no listing. Also releasing on a DVD. Amazon and Best Buy, $13.99, Target, $15.49, and Walmart, no listing. Now, I don't really know exactly what this one's about, but I do plan on checking it out at some point. It does have Will Wheaton in it, so I figured I'd give it a chance. I didn't pre-order it yet, and I don't have necessarily any plans on when I will pick that one up. Next up is Vanguard. This one's releasing on a Blu-ray and digital. Walmart, $14.96, which seemed odd to me. I hope that's the correct price, but that's what they had listed. Amazon and Best Buy, $19.99, and Target, $20.99. Also releasing on a DVD. Amazon and Best Buy, $13.99, Target, $14.89, and Walmart, no listing. Of course, Lionsgate did not send me a copy for review. Next up is Ip Man Kung Fu Master. Now, I don't think this has anything to do with the other 4 Ip Man movies, since they are from different distributors. I don't know. It is releasing on a Blu-ray. Amazon and Best Buy, $17.99, Target, $19.99, and Walmart, no listing. Also releasing on a DVD. Amazon and Best Buy, $17.99, Target, $26.99, and Walmart, the ultra low price of $35. Next up, we have Stop or My Mom Will Shoot, releasing on a VHS style slipcover Blu-ray. Amazon, Best Buy, and Target, $8.99, Walmart, no listing. Then we also have Gold Diggers, The Secret of Bear Mountain, releasing on a VHS style slipcover, and it will include Blu-ray. Amazon, Best Buy, and Target, $8.99, Walmart, no listing. Next up is The Babe, releasing on a VHS style slipcover. It does include Blu-ray. Amazon, Best Buy, and Target, $8.99, Walmart, no listing. And then we have Gorillas in the Mist, releasing on a VHS style slipcover, and it will include Blu-ray. Amazon, Best Buy, and Target, $8.99, Walmart, no listing. That is it, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you guys have seen any of these movies, you plan on picking them up, let me know down in the comment section below. I love talking to you guys about movies. Hope you did enjoy the video. If you haven't already, subscribe for more videos, check the rest of the videos, and I'll see you guys next time.